Good afternoon, BCC membership. Dan Lemieux, your food and beverage director here, coming to you with podcast number 3. Well, let me tell you, the amount of feedback I've been getting about these has been pretty good. At first, I wasn't quite sure how it was going to be received, but most of the people I've talked to have really enjoyed it and look forward to the next episode. So here we go, episode number 3. Also, just a reminder, we do have comments on here, so please leave any kind of comment you'd like, ask me some kind of questions, offer up any kind of information. This way I can tailor some of my podcasts to those questions and maybe reach out to some people that I have to ask the questions to. I do want to do a lot of the directors here at the club. I want to do some board members, but we're also going to do staff, and we're going to do everyday members that come through the door. So I really want to make sure that we have the best opportunity to use this platform for what it's intended for. With that being said, my third guest on Dishin with Dan is our Director of Racket Sports, Alfie. That
was pretty good. Bacalja, you nailed that. That was pretty good.
I've been practicing.
Yeah,
I really have. So, Alfie, as you know, I've asked everyone to give me a favorite food or drink. And lo and behold, your favorite drink is actually my favorite drink. Tequila.
Look at this.
Look at that, right there. It's funny how these things show up.
Great drink on a rainy day,
I'm telling you. There's a little bit of tequila, a little bit of soda, some lime.
You can't go wrong.
I also got some information for you on tequila. You know tequila is the only alcohol that's an upper?
Maybe that's why I feel so good after drinking.
That's why people get all raged when they have tequila. They think they go crazy.
Well, it's also less calories than a lot of other drinks, right?
Yeah, no
Keeps
sugar.
things tight. I've got to be running around on that court, so I've got to be aerodynamic. You know what I mean? That's what I tell myself while I drink.
That's why you're so good, right?
Yeah,
excellent. So, how long have you been here?
So coming this June will be 3 years at Valentine Country
3
Club.
years, okay.
Yeah, three good years.
Yeah, awesome.
Good.
Where did you get your start from?
Start playing tennis.
Start playing tennis, yeah.
So I started, it's a funny story, at the age of 5, and the actual background of the story is I was doing taekwondo. My dad had me in taekwondo classes, and first day of kindergarten, some kid took a bite of my lunch or stole some of my lunch, and I may have punched that person.
Karate chop.
Principal called my mother. My mother was livid with my father, and she said, absolutely no more martial arts in this house. Cried myself to sleep for a month. Okay. And then mum was taking a tennis lesson, and I was running around like a rugrat. And she asked the pro if there was another pro that could maybe teach me the basics. And from that moment on, I fell in love.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
a really cool story,
too. Yeah, true story, too.
Now, what's your favorite part about playing tennis? I mean, where does the drive come from?
So my favorite part about the game is I think it's the ultimate gladiator sport. There is no other sport, maybe boxing, where it's just you out there. You have to problem solve. You've got to move the chess pieces. Every other sport, if you're playing basketball or football, you're having a bad day. It's time out. You're on the bench. Right. Tennis it's you out there, and I think it really relates to the real world. Right. You can figure out how to problem solve on a tennis court. You can figure out how to problem solve at work, with your family, with your business. So for me, I think it really mirrors real life, right. And I love that about the game.
That's a great analogy. I love that. My question to you, where did you come before you were here?
I was at a country club in Oklahoma City for 14 years, and then needed a fresh start, didn't love Oklahoma, so hopefully there's not too many Oklahomans listening to this podcast.
We apologize if there is.
Yeah, there is. And and I moved to Charlotte to a commercial tennis club, and this job opportunity opened up, and I just felt like it was a great fit with my history of country club tennis and what I'd done there for 14 years, and applied, and lucky enough they chose me.
They chose you,
yeah.
Awesome. Now I have to ask the quintessential question, what do you love about the Valentine Country Club and being here?
Look, like nowhere else I've ever been, this place, we all spend a lot of time here, 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and it's a home away from home. And I believe that a lot of the membership becomes a part of your family, an extension of your family. And, I'll come to work and people will ask you questions about your kids, how was your weekend, they'll invite you over for a meal. And it just feels like it's a place where it's we want to be. If we're going to spend a large majority of our week here, you want to enjoy the people. 100%. And I think there's down-to-earth, genuine, kind people, and a lot of them, like myself, were in the department I'm in, love sports, love tennis, and it's just been a great fit.
Yeah, no, that's great. We talk about leveling up.
Yeah,
that's our big thing this year, and it's a big initiative for all of us. Where does racket sports level up?
So talking to membership, talking to my committees, talking to the board members that are representing racket sports, they've challenged my staff and I this year to focus on some specific areas. When I first arrived, we really focused on the programming, clinics, opportunities for members to get out there and compete. We have one of the most competitive tennis programs, team tennis, I would say, of any 7-court facility in the country. This spring, starting 2 weeks ago, we have 25 teams competing Monday through Sunday. We're really busy, and so it's great. We've had some great success, but we haven't hit everybody at the club. So the focus for 2023 and beyond is give the membership an opportunity to just come out and enjoy each other in a fun, social way where they can enjoy playing tennis or pickleball, laugh, eat good food that chef prepares.
So even if I'm not a tennis, I don't play tennis. And I say, hey, I kind of want to get into it. I'm not really quite sure how.
Yep.
Are these social? Is that the kind of way you get in?
So some are going to be directed at the more competitive side, even though it's fun, but for the players that are kind of highly more ranked, and then we're going to have some for everybody. Okay. Come out with your friends, your family. We're going to, I call it hit and giggle.
Yeah.
Have a drink. We're going to have music. And I'm a big believer in the best ideas are stolen. I know Matt down in golf has just a phenomenal social calendar for his golfers. Yeah, he does a great job, and I hear that, and I love Matt. So, I sat down with Matt a little bit, and we're going to do a glow in the night event for tennis and pickleball. The one I'm most looking forward to, we're going to kind of pit the membership against each other in an East versus West.
Yeah, that's always a good time.
I think that's a brilliant idea, and we're just going to keep tweaking it each year, adding events, taking some others out, and moving around. But we just want membership to have a great time out there. We've got the competitive stuff going, but the goal now is let's have some fun.
It's funny you say that because I read a book not too long ago from Sam Walton, the guy who started Walmart, and one of his paraphrases in his book is like shamelessly stole from everybody else.
Absolutely.
So not all the greatest ideas are ones you come up with. It's the ones that you can take and make your own. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. I have to ask the question: where is your favorite place to play? Because you played all over the world.
All over, yeah.
So you've seen.
I've played. I don't know how many continents, but I've played in Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia's its own continent, I guess. So 4 continents. I haven't played in South America or Antarctica. So, I've played in some beautiful facilities. I will say, when I interviewed for the job at Valentine, they interviewed me from the cabana, looking out onto the courts.
Okay.
And when our courts, all the trees are blooming, the whites, the reds, the pinks. We have one of the most. I think it's a romantic tennis facility. I really do. It's so, Scott and his team did a great job grooming it. But my favorite place I've ever played is Pepperdine University in Malibu. Yeah, their facility is built on a cliff, looking over the ocean, and absolutely spectacular.
It's going to be a whole different game. It's going to be windy.
Yeah, but I grew up on the coast, played Bacalja tennis in Oklahoma.
So
there's a little adjustment.
Right there.
Yeah, so look, when you got those views, doesn't matter if you're playing good, bad, ugly. Right. Just look over and look at the ocean, right? So Pepperdine's number 1, but Valentine comes in a close second.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I've lived here a year and a half or so, and some of the work I've seen you do over there in the last year has just been great. The courts look amazing. They call windshields. Those look great.
Windscreens. Yeah,
windscreens. Those look amazing. So I know you've done some good work, and I heard nothing but good things when I first got here. So you were actually the bar I was set at. You said, Alfie came in, he made it happen. So here's your bar. So I kind of aspire to be that tennis court.
Honestly, love what I do.
Yeah.
There's no other way to. I love playing tennis. I love teaching tennis. I love helping people with their games. And I love coming to work here at BCC. And what better job than for me coming to work in my sports attire, sweat a little bit.
What's the best way for a member to get a hold of you if they want lessons?
My email, my cell phone, it's all over the website. So any which way, you can call the FAC desk.
Okay.
But we can definitely get you plugged in, whether it's tennis, pickleball, you're looking to reserve the ball machine, the courts, doesn't matter what it is, we'll take care of your needs.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again for joining us on this flight.
Quick question. How many views, likes did Matt have?
I think Matt's just over 300 right now.
Oh my goodness, we're going to dominate that today.
You're going to take that one?
I will tell you, Dan, I'm not really a third place guy. So me being in third, I should have been first, but for sure a little more.
I've created a monster with these things.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
I can see Matt sneaking in every now and again to try and just get a few more views in.
So you get out there, guys. Like it. Make sure we have more likes than Matt.
Yeah,
that's the
and
goal.
please comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to hear and what you want to know.
Yeah.
Again, man, appreciate you coming out.
Thanks
Thank you so much for having me. I know you didn't really have a whole lot to do today with the weather.
Rainy. That's okay. I'll take it.
Again, we appreciate every one of you all being members. Thank you for supporting the programs. Thank you for supporting your club. Hit that like button. Please leave a comment with anything you want to know. We'll ask the questions, even if they're hard to hear. If you have anything else you need, I'm around. Alfie's around. Come see us. Thanks again. Have a great night.
Take care, guys.